Okay. Sit up. Good. Good evening. It's actually good night. I'm just still pumped up for um the webinar that me and my husband just did. But tonight we're actually sharing, and I know it's late. It's really really late. So Joseph is homeschooled, so he's still up. But I actually wanted to come on here and really share something that has been troubling our hearts and our minds, and that is dealing with the end times. Um, One of the things that I've been blessed with is Joseph is a dreamer like me, as well as because of some of the things that are going on in the earth. God has allowed, hey Shalani, God has allowed him to see some things that are uncomfortable for me, but see it in his way of a childlike mind. And so, what we're getting ready to do is share an end time dream that he had. And I think it'll be helpful for parents to see this because a lot of times children have dreams, but they may dismiss it or they may not understand. But in this season, in this time, God is really speaking to our children concerning what is going on in the earth, what is going on during end times. And so Joseph is going to share with us a little bit about his dream. And I pray that this blesses you. And if you have any questions, you can kind of reach out to us so we can be of help. So you want to get started, buddy?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Um, so it was, uh, um, what day did you go
Um, Tuesday.
It was Tuesday, and I had a few dreams this week. The first dream was we were at Walmart and we were waiting for something for Black Friday. We ended up getting it, but my dad was working at Walmart in the dream,
Mm-hmm.
and I went to him to go find him. Um, and a bomb went off in the Walmart,
Mm-hmm. I should you
and
speak up.
and um, then there's a hill by a Walmart that we usually go to. So we went up the hill, and it was a gas station up there, and then it cut to the next stream. So then it was three kids, me, and another woman.
Mm-hmm.
And the one kid, one of the kids, he saw this sign that wasn't good,
Mm-hmm.
and he wanted to do it, but I told him that it wouldn't be a good idea, and they listened to me the first time. And a few minutes later, they did it, and he turned into a demon.
Mm-hmm.
And then got he was holding me, and he gave something to one of the other kids who was a girl, and she turned into a demon. And then it kind of phased to the other kid at the other side of the van.
Mm-hmm.
And
So the other kids was being transferred into demons too?
yeah,
Okay.
because the kid who did the thing was making them do stuff, and then they he touched the last kid,
Mm-hmm.
and he turned to a demon.
Mm-hmm.
And then um I got loose from them, and they asked me where the lady was,
Now who
and
was the lady?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't remember a name from the dream.
Okay.
I don't remember the face either, but she was I pointed them to somewhere where she wasn't, and she came out of the woods, and this it was like a back part which we ran into, and it was
Mhm.
like woods.
Mhm.
But like it was dark on one half, and then it was like daytime, like in the woods.
Mhm.
And a lady popped out of the woods, and she started speaking in tongues, and the demons got weaker and weaker and smaller.
Mhm.
And then the devil came out of the ground, and then a big burst of light came out of the sky, and then that was the end of that dream. And then here was the last dream that I had to stay.
Did you tell me about this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember the one about the hole in the wall in the house?
Okay.
We were looking for a house, and it was kind of like abandoned on the outside. Like I'm not sure what was going on, but like we were looking at a house, and we apparently the door was open,
Mhm.
which was a bad sign, but I guess we didn't take it. But we walked in, and we had flashlights, and I was tippy toeing through the house,
Mhm.
and my mom asked why was I tippy toeing, and I was just saying to be safe, and she flashed her flashlight at the wall, and there was two big monsters in the wall.
Mhm.
Like there was a hole in the wall, and it was next to the electric, um, like little box in the wall,
Mhm.
which probably explained why it was dark in the
Mhm.
house. Um, and I was kind of frozen in place. I didn't know what to do. I kind of like just froze up
Mhm.
because I was scared.
Yeah.
And um, she helped me out of the house, but then I fell back in,
Mhm.
and they were like right in front of me.
Mhm.
And for this dream, I actually woke myself up because I was a little too scared in that dream. So
That's good that you shared that because I believe what is happening in the end times. A lot of times, if our parents are hearing God will speak through the children. So the first dream that Joseph had, the one of the things I want to really signify is he dreamed about a hill, he dreamed about a store, he dreamed about gas. In the end times, all those places are going to be affected. Um, Getting gas, getting the things that you need to be taken care of. But one of the things that I really also like is the fact that he said we were going up a hill. So hills can mean many things, but in this dream, I believe this hill signifies elevation. That even though we're going to be going through the different things that we're going to be dealing with in this end times, and demonic spirits are going to be loose to try to attack people. And in this dream, Joseph dreamed about these spirits attacking our children. This is why we have to pray for our children. We have to lift our children up. We have to allow our children to really feel comfortable with sharing and speaking what it is that is on their heart, because God is speaking to the children. And one of the things that I really love about this dream is he not only dreamed what was happening and taking place, but he also dreamed the solution. So the solution in this dream, he said this lady came out and she began to speak in tongues.
and
Go ahead.
she was there at the beginning, like when the second dream first happened. Like she was in the van, but she kind of like I don't know. She like vanished in the
Mm-hmm.
thin air,
Mm-hmm.
and like I'm not sure what happened. Maybe she felt like something was about to happen, so she left. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Well, one thing about dreams can be symbolic, they can be literally. And Joseph is a dreamer, I'm a dreamer. So, one of the things that you want to do is make sure that when you're having your dreams, ask is this dream from God? I knew that this was a warning dream. for the things that are coming, because I've been called to cover children, as well as Joseph has been really been a key component to me learning the tactics of the enemy when it comes down to attacking our children. So in this dream, as he stated, this spirit came and he affected one child, then he affected another child. And it wants to, and the fact that they were on a van, that means that the enemy wants to affect the trajectory and wants to affect the I can't think of the word, uh the ministry and the advancement of our children. So the fact they were on a van, that signifies that they're going to be doing something, but the enemy wants to stop it. So when that, you got something? Yeah. So tell them not to. I ain't gonna say it today. Okay. I don't want to scare nobody. Okay. So really, in this dream, it showed them, yeah, they got attacked by the spirit, but if they use the tools that God gave them, and in this tool, God gave them the spirit of tongues, the Holy Spirit. And so when this woman, you said when the woman began to pray in tongues, the demons got weaker. The demons got weaker. And then to the point where they got small. Like, and to the point they got smaller. So the demons were big. They were huge. They were huge. But when he began to pray in tongues, when she began to pray in tongues, and I believe this was also something for Joseph to seek God about getting stronger in his heavenly language. Hey. So God is speaking to our children. He is showing them signs. He's showing them miracles. He's showing them direction. But we got to be in tune. I am so glad. And so I encourage you all to talk with your children, ask questions. I'm glad that the relationship that me and Joseph has, that he can come to me. I mean, he'll get up and say, I had a dream. Immediately we get this phone and we record it, because sometimes you'll get a part of a dream and then the other part will come later. When he dreams stuff in time, I'm all ears, because I know that it's something in it. So one of the things that I really want to stress, not just for our kids, but for our children, get those kids praying, seeking God for the baptism of the Holy Spirit. That is a key that is going to help them in this end time. Not just when demons are just visibly in front of us, but even now when they're faced with stuff in school, when they're faced with stuff in their home, when they're faced with stuff in society in general. That the fact that he said the demon got smaller and it got weaker when that lady began to pray in tongues. And so we just want to come on here really quick, probably be a part 2 to this, but I have been procrastinating about getting it done. I have been procrastinating, and I was like, I know ain't nobody gonna be up, but let's just get it out there, because I know that the Holy Spirit wants our children to be he wants to be able to use our children more. And Joseph got a prophetic word that he was going to see darkness, but he was going to be a light in the dark place. So just as we are being raised up to be light, we got to raise our children up to be light as well. So love you all. This was really, really short, but I want to be obedient and get this done, because I had just kept procrastinating. And so I thank you all. Those of you that come on replay, we'll probably do a part 2 to this dream, as well as a couple of dreams that I've had pertaining to what he said. So see you later. Bye. Good night. Okay.